Part two. That's all right. I went out and got this nice webcam, and then I got everything set up, and then the thing wouldn't work. I tested it all day, then it wouldn't work. So, but when we done, I'm gonna make sure this thing work. I'm taking it
He
right
keep
on
buying
back.
more gadgets and more gadgets, and we just trying to figure out how to use everything, you guys. We trying. I know we need to get our Instagram really popping. We ain't popped on Instagram. We need to get everything popping, but we're learning.
Just like marriage, you learn.
We learn. Our kids be showing us how to do
That's
stuff,
me,
and I be sitting there like,
how they do that?
are we getting really old? My daughter, my 8-year-old daughter, asked me, "Was I here when Jesus was here?" Like she was so serious, and I'm like, "Do you know how old he's supposed to be? He's supposed to be over 2,000 and something."
Listen, this one is hard.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean, Miss Mills? As far as boundaries go, yeah, it is hard. That's why we chose the topic. There's a lot of stuff
Which one
nobody
is
wants to talk about.
hard?
So what do you mean as far as this one is hard? As far as like boundaries, setting up boundaries, or dealing with boundaries? But if the thing about it may be hard, but I'd rather it be hard now before you get in the relationship than to be married for 3 or 4 years and then now you dealing with the boundaries. So, but if you identify the boundaries now, you can't think of any of my boundaries. They in you. They in your boundaries.
Because when they step on them toes, that's when they gonna pop out, and you be like, I ain't taking this, I ain't taking that. So you should really get them out there and get to talking.
I'll throw this out there for you, Miss Neal. As far as boundaries, think about your children. What are some boundaries with your children? And I don't know if you're dating at all or in a relationship, but think about your boundaries with your children and then forming around that. Because you may be like, oh no, I don't want, and I don't know, so I'm not speaking directly to you, but just say you just be like, well, me and my baby's father, I don't want 50,000 females around my son. So that could be a boundary. Just throwing something out there.
Right.
So just think about it. You're gonna come back with them little typey fingers and hit something like, oh, I found one. And that's the whole thing, is to make you guys think about, what are your boundaries? What will you stand for? What won't you stand for? Because if you don't identify your boundaries now, I'm telling you, you are going to get in a relationship with no boundaries, and then you're going to be cussing and stabbing and shooting and be right down the hair.
Worn out, right. Tired, and then the relationship then just walked all over you, and you just wore out. And so if you would just come up with your things and y'all could sit down, this is what I'm not taking, this is what I'm taking, whatever he got to, and y'all work on it, because then you know. So when the test comes, because you're going to get tested. This is life, ain't nothing but a lesson. You're going to get tested out in them streets. It's going to be somebody that's going to test Juan. It's going to be somebody that's going to test me. It's going to be a test. Believe me. Everywhere you go. People test your kids, and you be out there ready to throw down. You want to beat the teacher up because they testing you. How you going to handle it? How you going to do it? Are you going to pass? That's the thing. Life is a lesson. You just got to learn how to, use your wisdom.
Well, I cuss now. Yeah, me too.
That's fine.
But that's a way of expression. I'd rather you cuss and know your boundaries than to be like, you know, but no, don't know.
Yeah, because there's some people that just take stuff over and on. You be just sitting there like, girl.
Right.
You didn't he didn't had a whole new wife, came back and slept with you for 2 days, and he went back to his wife and came back. What is going on, girl? Why do you keep taking this?
But then maybe those are her boundaries. Maybe she said
she didn't ever come up with none. She just sticking it out.
That's why.
Because she didn't make up none to say, hey, this is not what I ain't finna go through all that. I've been through, life had taught me some stuff, so I don't want to go through that again. So here, let me get my list out. And people be tripping, like you coming up on dates. Here go my list. It should just say that right on the side of your face when you start dating somebody. What you gonna be? Are you crazy? Are you this? It should just be right there, so you can look and say, oh, I want that person. Yeah, so you should just have your stuff.
No, you meet them at dinner, then you have probably some bills
that I'll be writing.
She writing on everything. Okay, I won't deal with a man that thinks it's okay to yell and scream in my face, go around my. There you go, boom. That's a good perfect boundary.
Okay, to yell and scream in my face or around the children. I don't like all that either. No, I like pull me to the side and talk to me. Don't nobody got to be
like the ushers used to do at church. They'd be like, "Excuse me, He's picturing up my
You don't,
Yeah, no, I definitely
don't clown me in front of nobody. Then the kids be looking like, what are they going through?
or
But
people,
that's one.
that's a good one actually.
Mm-hmm.
Or you be in a restaurant and people yelling and looking at you like,
And you over there acting a fool.
like why is she getting beat
And
up?
then you just be acting normal and He over that, he crazy. Not me, he crazy.
She gonna blame it on the guy.
Yeah, when they acting a fool, you just sit there and just be looking like, I don't know what's going on with him. He's crazy. So you try not. But yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So you put that up and you stand on it, you know.
Right, you definitely stand on it, and you know.
If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything.
And everything.
You have to stand, you know. And there's nothing wrong with standing. Stand. Say what you want.
Right.
You got one life to live, and you gonna just take whatever. You gonna take whatever, and for that, let me say that don't be getting the Marco the Beast, cause that junk is coming. Don't y'all get no chip. Wake up.
Hey man. Hey,
It's coming now. Trump out here talking about he giving out money.
How did you just go?
And everything, everybody ready to jump on it. It's a trick. Wake up.
That is your boundary. That's my boundary. We talk about something else.
I just had to throw that out there.
Leah is definitely a character. She is hilarious. She is going to tell you what's on her mind, whether you want to hear it or you do not. She is going to tell you. She's going to speak her mind at all times. But
we don't know for sure if that's gonna really happen. But I'm just saying, everybody be woke, and so you'll be knowing what's about to happen.
Be prepared.
Be
prepared and know your boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even with even with everything, especially if you're in that blended family. That blended family, you better know some boundaries. You have to. If you don't lay your boundaries, then dude or the woman, the female can come in, checking at your kids and be like, hey, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, I don't see it.
Any expressions of them not liking my children? Yeah, most definitely. If you're in a relationship, you're going to have to like the children. You're going to have to like them. You have to start off like them, then eventually you will fall in love with them. His children being unruly and disrespectful. Well, there you go. I told you them little fingers gonna get to typing. I knew it. Have you ever heard of the gospel song called "Broken"?
Who sing it?
Who sing that song? Back to my Miss Neil, his children, yeah. Something, but you know what though?
But with the disrespectful, with the kids?
Yeah, with the kids.
Now this his kids.
Yeah, this his kids. Let's say his kids come in. Let's say we dating and I got my kids and they come to you and be like, hey nigga, give me some chips.
Oh no, that's the problem. We're gonna have to sit there. But that's the thing, we're gonna have to sit there. Like when we were dating, we talked about like how do you feel about whoopings, how do you feel about you know, things like that with the children. We were just trying to feel out how you feel about things. But you ain't finna walk up and disrespect me. No. And I'm supposed to take it. No, I done seen people in relationship, stepkids treat them like crap. And no, you're not finna do that. No, and I'm over here doing my part as a wife, taking care of home and doing it. You ain't finna walk up in here and then be talking to me any kind of way.
You and your kids can get out.
That ain't finna happen. He need to stand forth and he be a man and check that in. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, they're my kids. I can't tell them nothing. You better tell them something if you want something done here. I'm not, I'm shutting it down. I'm shutting the cookie jar down. I'm shutting it all down.
No.
You better fix it. Fix it.
Fix it.
But we all could be happy up in here.
My boy said, boy, you looking good. Oh, thank you. Well, before you hit her, you can put my
I'm missing all the talks.
I got you. My cousin said, she said, I won't deal with a man that makes excuses on why he can't go to work. There's no excuse on why you can't go to work, so you should never deal with that at all. get your tongue with a work. That's like, no, that's one-on-one.
Now that's one thing. Juan won't be friends with a person that just don't work.
It's hard.
He just don't like it. He just be like, he just be really. I don't understand why men don't want to work. I just don't understand it. He will not. He would. I'm telling you, he won't waste his time.
Like,
Dude would be like, well, I'm out of a job for like 2 weeks. He'd be like,
no,
he ain't playing. He likes somebody to really work.
I don't understand. I guess I don't understand it. Like, and I understand everybody is raised different. I get you may go.
No, but come on now, that's in y'all agenda, in y'all bones. We do some working.
Yeah, I'm a work no matter what. I
don't like play work. Play work brings play checks. They play.
That's like I think one of my things is like, Leah. I don't like meeting new people unless you work. And then I have to meet you because I'm a supervisor. Other than that, I don't like meeting new people. So Leah have a friend and she'll be like, oh, this is my friend, blah blah blah. She got a guy they married. I'm like, what's his name? He work. If they indicate he do not work, go. Because we have nothing in common. Like we can probably like the same football team, but you don't work. So my 8 to 10 hours is working. Your 8 to 10 hours is I don't know what you're doing. So I don't.
Because you believe in building and what's the word? Supplying for your family.
Yeah, protector, provider. That's my thing. But that's me though. So if your guy do that, I mean that's on you. That's what you can take. That's your boundary. But he won't be talking to me. Next, I had a guy I was dating and his kids were bad, but wouldn't listen. Some children can be fixed, but some children will be disrespectful and you beat them in their face.
Some children can be fixed, but some children will be disrespectful. Yeah, some children can, but if it's just really not working out for you, I don't think God will put you in situations like that you just miserable and then his kids just running all over you.
Right.
It's just you gotta let that go, and God will put you with somebody that probably don't even got no kids. Hallelujah.
Wait a minute.
He probably would do that. But I'm just saying, but he ain't gonna just, unless he gonna fix it, or he just not gonna, you will know when things are just right and when things are wrong. People get the signs. I don't know why when people don't get the signs and don't see it. God, he just, before, what's the word? Before it's warning before destruction.
Yeah.
All the time. All the time. Nobody just walks up and busts you in your eye. You knew he was coming to bust you in your eye. You was warned. When somebody said, nigga, I'm going to hit you in your eye. And you study like, boom. And then you did, I didn't see it come. Yes, you did. He told you I'm going to hit you in your eye.
And you had no glasses so you seen it.
So, definitely no kids. But I'm just saying, we get a lot of warnings, and it's up to us to pay attention to those things. Because that's it. I mean, there are signs out on the street to teach you how to drive. You don't think it's signs in your life? Wake up, y'all. Wake up.
That's deep. That's a deep.
If somebody's showing you signs in your relationship that isn't good, then it's time to wake up. Those are signs. Don't be like, oh, I don't want to read that right now. Because he's still good or she's still good to me.
Right.
And then you over there crying.
When you said wake up, that don't necessarily mean leave. Wake up means wake up, place your boundaries in place. Let the person what you're going to stand for.
Because some things are fixable. But you just got to stand up and wake up and say, I ain't taking that.
Hey, if I'm fixable, anything is fixable. I know I was a lot of work. Whoa. You're not supposed to agree. You're supposed to be like, no, you was okay. No, I know I was a lot of work, but it's...
But so was I.
Hey, I'm on Facebook Live. I'm not going to comment on that. Now, you wasn't a lot of work. It was just, it's the part of, I was trying to figure out how you were. You were trying to figure out who I was. You wanted to know what I was.
And I was trying to calm everything down. You know, I was trying to, when I was coming into this marriage, because this is what I'm picturing, this beautiful, I'm in La La world. You be in La La world sometimes. Yeah, no, reality doesn't exist because my world.
My white dress, I'm floating on the clouds.
So, but I was trying not to be all, just so super nice. Right. And then I started seeing, like, wait a minute, now I'm being too nice. Let me start putting my foot down. Hold up. But see, he's seeing niceness. Now it's like, hold up. Now you finna see this person that I ain't been trying to show you. I'm finna test some stuff up. Now you got the right one.
I was like, who in the
I
hell
will go
is
to
this?
jail.
I've never seen this one before. This is beyond me. She's different. But but when I seen it, I said, okay, I gotta get myself together quick. And I do mean quick.
Right. Brooklyn is coming in.
But yeah. How important is it to let go of the past? Don't tear it up. Listen.
Wait, how important is it to let go of the past and don't tear it up?
That's the cupcake phase. So, how important is that? Here's the thing, man.
That past is something else.
The past is an MF.
But it sure help you to get to the future.
It will, but you have to be able to get over. And I think that's a lot of the. I don't want to say the problems, but I'm gonna say it. That's a lot of problems in a relationship. Sometimes people want to hold on to the past. And you have every right to visit that past. If you was hurt, you have every right. But the thing is, what I'm learning, and as I get older, usually the person that's saying, like, get over the past, you need to shut the hell up sometimes and let that person, because that's their truth.
Right.
Let them get over it. You can't. That's the thing, though. When you bringing up the past, and I'm not speaking directly to you, Mr. Ferguson, but the thing about it is, when someone's dealing with the past, you have to allow that person the time. You caused the hurt in some situations, so sometimes you have to just sit there and just be like, the preacher boy, let me button this top button up. You have to sit there and wait it out because that's their truth. You have to give them that time to get over it. And it's hard. It's hard sitting there waiting.
Especially when the person don't understand the hurt that you caused.
Right. That's
because I stepped on your toe and you be like, that really hurt. And you be like, no, it didn't. It didn't hurt like that. You can't tell me how I took the pain. So let me take my time to get over it.
Right. You have to, man. Because what's going to happen is, I think we've been through this before. Hey, man, would you just get over it? Man, it was like 20 minutes ago. What do you mean? Just because I get over something quick. Leah, we can have an argument. I'm like, you want to get something to eat? She'd be like, what? Hey, it's over.
Is he over with? I'm
like,
still mad.
I'm telling her all the time, it's over, it's done. When she be like, whatever. I'm like, so you ain't hungry? I would sit there and ask her 50 million times, are you hungry? And she gives me the silent treatment. Right. But then I'm like, okay. Then we got to go back. We got to revisit it. And then we got to talk about it. So, but yeah, you have to give that person that time. Whatever time that person needs to heal, allow them to heal.
That's it.
And you can't keep saying, are you over it? Are you over it? Are you over it? Like we're going on a car ride over there. Shut up. Allow them to heal. Right. Because when they heal, they'll put you and them in a whole better place. I promise you.
Right.
Jewels dropped. Right. Send somebody the cash out, please.
And it's best to, let things go. Yeah. It's good to let it go before it don't hurt you. It's you. With forgiveness, I always tell people it's not for them.
At all.
It's for you.
Yeah, definitely.
And you over there, I'm never going to forgive. They dead. I'm never forgiving Johnny. Why? Johnny dead and gone. Forgive. You the one hurting.
Right.
You hurting. You carrying all those baggage.
Miss Neal said, I definitely need lots of time, but he has to come back to talk. So true. Oh, he got to come back. And I get it, but if you would ask for that 7 or 8 years ago, I'd be like, no, you need to get over it and move on. No. Right. It's gonna take some time, but you know what though? But also you got to be willing to tell him, hey, you know what? I'm still tripping. I need some more time to think about this. Jesus. You can't just cuss him out and be like, get the hell out of here, go jump in the lake, go fry fish, leave me alone. You have to give him, identify to him like, hey, I need some time. How long is too long? What's the Cash App? The Cash App is the Cash App and then Paleo Talk. I hope
just not. Coughing. It's my allergies.
Yeah. Nah, the Cash App is in the bio. But hey, Sheena, how you doing?
But it's still cash. What is it called?
It's the money sign patio talk. Money sign patio talk. And then, I mean, like 6 months. So, I mean, it's 6 months, but you know what? That's one of
It
those.
depends on what it is
That's
that
what
caused.
I was trying to
you
avoid
can't
that question.
Just be like, well,
'Cause if
it's
it's-
been 2, 3, 4 months, she's still tripping. Well, what was it that caused it to last long?
Right.
You know, infidelity is a big thing.
Yeah, that's going to be.
You know, that's hard. Somebody just don't wake up after 6 months and be like, whew. But some people, I've heard some people say, hey, I forgave him right away. And I just moved on.
Or,
but
plus if it's a baby, you talking about 6 months. Hey, say, fam, she got
Because
3 months left of the pregnancy.
Right. Then there's some more to go through after she had it. So,
It's gonna
but
be
it
a
depends.
lot.
I think it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
On how to grow.
What's up, At? I'm going to avoid the question. Yeah, I was trying to avoid the question because I did not want to go into it, but it's probably his approach. People lack compassion. No doubt. People definitely they do lack it because see the thing that I'm learning is that
they lack it on all around.
Right. Because I'm not the one that's going through it. I'm the one that caused it, but I don't have to go through the pain that you're about to go through in order to start the healing process. So I can just sit over here and be like, "Are you healed yet? Are you healed yet?" No,
making it work.
Get off of me.
Right.
So that's one of the things you just.
But that person too needs to know, I'm trying to heal from this. Allow me to heal from this. But then you say, well, don't keep bringing it up, because a lot of times we have done that. We bring it up and to throw it up in the face again. Then you ain't really healing from it.
No, you're
Because
not.
I've been there. Okay, I didn't throw it up a million times, and he'd be like,
Boy, see these fine grays.
So, but the thing is, if you're forgiving, you
Yeah.
talk about it, you work on that, and then keep trying to work on you on letting it go.
I think I used to tell Leah, used to be like, hey, just give me a date. If you say January 1st, 2025, you'll stop being mad, then I'm cool with that. If you give me a date, that was so selfish of me because I didn't really give her the time to heal. Maybe she needed longer than that.
Yeah, and then sometimes you think you do heal. You think you over.
Right.
But let one incident spark up that old wound.
Oh, boy, it's going
Then
down.
that let you know you wasn't healed from it. You
Not at
still
all.
hurting. And like I said, the things that we talk about, we done been through before. And
Yes.
we're telling you from the experience, so you got to let it go.
You gotta
Whatever
let
it is.
it go,
If you're going to
man.
stick it out with that person, let it go. Because why you still there?
Right, yeah, right.
You just want to make him miserable and yourself miserable, then get out. No, nobody got, I keep saying we got one life to live and we sitting up here, let's just make each other miserable. No.
Hell no, you ain't about to make me miserable.
No.
Living my best life. No, that's the key thing is you want to live your best life with the person you're in a relationship with or the person you're seeking your relationship. I know a lot of people, if you're not in a relationship, these are questions that you want to ask or need to ask so that way it don't be a problem as you go forward in your relationship.
Right.
So you have to, take your time, identify your boundaries, be able to forgive, let that person, let them vent, let them go through it. But then the thing too, I'm learning too is when that person's going through it, you have, like she said, compassion. When that person's going through it, you should be like, hey, you know what? I understand that you're still upset. I just want you to know that I support you. That helps a person out a lot when they're going through it, showing that compassion part. Hey, I support you. I got you. Need anything from me? You may get cussed out a few times, but guess what? If you want it to work, like Leah said, take that cussing out. It ain't gonna last that long, man. It's not. It's not. The reward is oh so great, I promise you. It's oh so great, but you gotta be willing to do the work, willing to identify the boundaries and the things you will and will not stand for.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Where is that? Why ain't no communication going on nowadays? Why do it always just goes to the left?
Because the thing with no communication, because this thing right here, where's the thing? This thing,
Facebook?
No, the phone.
The phone.
Like
the phone is something else. I was just telling my husband. I said the phone. I said we all addicted to the phone. We can't act like we ain't.
No, we definitely are. But the communication.
Wanted left to work and had to turn back around and come get the mug. We addicted. Look how I gotta take my work or take my phone to work. You know.
Right.
And we got a house. How many people out there got a landline? Because we still got one.
We're probably the only ones in America.
That's how I feel. I feel like we the only ones still got a landline. I said I'm gonna cut it off, but I might just keep it on. You never know.
Everybody got. I think everybody in Brooklyn got a cell phone.
Everybody in the house got a cell phone. I don't know why I'm holding on to a landline.
But no, what I was gonna say about it. She said, try to be understanding, compassionate, and patient. ASF. We all know what that means. But yeah, you have to be understanding. You have to be patient. You have to be willing. If you're not willing, this is so. I hate when this boy put these big old words up here. With bringing up old. Yeah, you do. But I mean that's gonna come with the territory. You can work from home, but you need that landline. Not really. Man, you can have internet and get a whole conference call on that, but no. Man, any relationship is work. People are going to bring up stuff. People are going to bring up stuff for the rest of your life while you're in a relationship. But the key thing is staying committed and understanding to one another. Working at that thing. It gets better in time, guys. I promise you. You will see the bigger picture later on. Right now, you can't. A lot of times you can't see it. When you in something, that's like when you at work. I clock in at 5:15. I get up at 4. I'm like, dang, oh my God, I cannot wait till 4 o'clock. I cannot wait till 4 o'clock. Look at the clock. It's 7:01. I'm like, Jesus. But when I start seeing that thing moving, 3:30, I'm like, yeah, buddy. 3:45, 3:55. We all at the clock. And they say do not be at the clock, but we all at the clock like, yeah. So you may not be able to see it in the beginning, but you will see it. What did it say?
Where is he at?
I said, if a person is
worth it,
remove ego, communicate. We hate criticism, but sometimes we are wrong. Hey, no cap. You are 200%.
That's the thing,
right.
that ego will get you. You
ego.
got to move that out the way, because I tell you, that mug will mess you up.
Quick.
Move it out the way.
What does I want to say? You gotta work. Yeah, you gotta work.
Everything work. You go to work every day.
Yeah. Oh,
Your car gotta work.
She said that to Courtney. You gotta work. You're right. You gotta willing to work on it. You're definitely right. Thank you for saying that. You gotta work. It's hard. Nobody said this marriage or relationship is easy. It's hard. It's hard. Oh, that's what I was gonna say about the communication. The phones made it so messed up because now to communicate, I don't have to tell you, like, I'm mad at you. Like, we used to be, I'm mad at you face to face, but now I can just send you an emoji. Mad face.
Yeah, because now when you don't answer, because remember when you get, back in the days when you had your pager and they didn't call you back and you putting 304 all through the pager. Now you got texting, you know, so you texting, you could put all that in there. I'm mad because they ain't answering. So now it's just taking over. Like my kids will sit there and be upstairs and text me, Mom, can I do this? You come downstairs. How are you texting me? Right. Come downstairs and talk to me. But Mom, you can answer it on it. No, come downstairs.
Certain things require a face-to-face conversation. Right. I tell my kids this all the time, especially my older ones. Listen, if you're going somewhere, call me. Hey, Dad, I'm going here. Wait, hold on. Pick up that phone and call me. Or they'll ask you a test, can I go over here? No, because I got questions for you, and I don't feel like typing out all my questions. Right. My question is, who is it? What's their names? What time is it? I don't want to type all that. Then they be like, Dad, you can just press the button and talk to her. I'm not doing that. I need to hear your voice so I can talk to you. So some things require a face-to-face or a phone conversation. So that's where communication is. Yes, my mad face. That's what people do. That's why there's no more tough guys in the world. Everybody's tough on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat you up. Emoji fist. No, you're not tough, buddy. Chill. So that's what society and technology has made us think that we're tough through different ways of communication. And it's sad, but listen, communication. Work.
Yeah.
But no, them two having a conversation, which I think is awesome, helping each other out. But yeah, man, it's work. So you got to know your boundaries.
Mine was never fixed or addressed. What can you do to support each other's? But I see, that's what I'm saying. When when a person keep bringing up the same thing, she's saying that the problem wasn't never addressed.
Yeah,
but sometimes
true.
it have been addressed. It's just that you just so hurt and you keep on bringing it up because you can't. Because I told you it could be that one little thing could just gonna open it up.
Right.
You supposed to be moving on from it, but then he did some of that work. Oh, now I'm finna go down every list of all the junk you done did. You know.
And sometimes,
Should not just feelings, yeah.
I mean, but you got you got to know what you'll take, what you won't take. If you feel like you can't take it, no, I'm not condoning throwing in the towel, but maybe a break. I don't know. But if a person keep bringing up something and you feel that you just can't deal with it, I don't know. Like, what do you do in that situation?
Keep working on it. If you really love that person, if that's something that you just willing to just be like, I'm out, because you just keep bringing it up. And well, the problem was it was you the caused it.
I want to scream and holler. Scream and holler, brother.
Scream and holler.
Yeah, get that thing out your chest. Hey, I tell you what, you come to the
Might need a
640
punching bag. Get you a little punching bag.
Yeah.
And knock it out.
Yeah. Or you can come to the 640 mall, open up one of them cells, and let you in there by yourself. Ain't nothing but concrete and metal. You can do all the damn crib you want. I got you. Compromise. That's the key word. Compromise. Nobody wants to compromise.
Oh, yeah.
Give a little bit of this, take a little bit of that. You have to. I think she got one of our topics on compromise. That's a good one. Mm-hmm. Compromise in a relationship. That's a real good one. You have to, in a relationship, you have to be able to compromise. I can't have it all. You can't have it all. We have to share.
It's a sharing thing.
Right, 100%. And I'd never say 50-50, because that means the other 50% of your time is going somewhere else. Right. And we do not want that at all.
Right.
So, boundaries in a relationship. We got anything else to say? I think it was a good one.
Night.
It was a real good night.
Sorry we didn't do Tuesday. It was so much stuff going on.
Right.
Thank you.
We want you guys to be safe. We know it's a lot of stuff going on and what they saying, but hey, if you believe in something higher, man, keep it moving, man. But you don't shake my hand when I see you in public, though. Hit me with one of these. But man, y'all be safe, y'all be careful. We will be back on Tuesday. We had a lot going on this week, but God is still great. We hope everybody have a very, very, very blessed rest of the week. And we will see you guys on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Patio Talk.
Bye, you guys. Share.
And like.